Hello, my beautiful mythical creatures. Ace here, he, she, and welcome to episode 2 of College and Nerdiness. Today we're doing the Nerdiness, and I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite webtoons, Boyfriends. It's also a book. I only have book 1, but book 2 is out, and I'm not getting it because I'm in college. I have to wait till I'm out of college to get it. My own choice. But I think one of the best ways to explain it is boy meets boy meets boy meets boy. It's about 4 boys who meet each other in college. There is Goth, who is a 21-year-old art major in his senior year of college, in book 1 at least, who goes to college about 5 times per semester. Then there is Prep, who is also a 21-year-old business major in his junior year, who is a student union member, who is also childhood friends with Goth. Then there is Jock, who is a 20-year-old psychology major in his sophomore year, who plays for the football team. And last but not least, there is Nerd. I'm going to move this. Let's move this here. Give me a sec. I'm sorry. Last but not least, there's Nerd, who is a 19-year-old double major in astronomy and computer science in his freshman year. If you haven't guessed already or haven't read it yet, Boyfriends is a polyamorous comic. Polyamory comic. Anyhow, it's really well done in my opinion. I'll be honest, I usually don't like the fluffy. I usually don't read fluffy stories. I usually go for the darker stories, like Throne of Glass, or... Wow, I cannot remember my books off the top of my head. Throne of Glass, Hunterland. If you give me a quick sec, I will figure out more. Because I remember there's one off the top of my head that's like really dark. It's like Speak No Evil. That one's really dark. The Cruel Prince. But like I said, I usually go for the darker stories. But I can relate to this story, this comic. It also has a lot of LGBTQ plus themes in it. Like Goth is a gay trans man. Prep is gay. Jock is bi, and Nerd is pan. I think Goth is gay. I'm sorry, I know he's trans. I know that for a fact. I actually don't know his sexuality, but I think he's gay. I could be wrong. And as I was saying, I do relate to Boyfriends, not only for the story, but not only can I relate to the story, but I can relate to the characters as well. I am bi, poly, and trans, FTM, but I've never been in a poly relationship. I'd love to. I'd also love to read more stories about poly. This is the only one I've read and found. But again, before I started rambling again, which I'm sorry about. Uh, but like I said, I've never been in a polyamorous relationship, and I think the boyfriend's is one of the best reputation. I am sorry, English isn't working for me today. Of the first time a person is in a poly relationship, because I know for a fact that I will be like how they were when they first started in the beginning, which was awkward. But they did get better, obviously, over the chapters. Excuse me. Maybe not the four-way kiss, but better. The ups and downs are well done as well, not only in the relationship, but in their college and personal lives as well. The only parents you actually really meet are jocks and nerds. You hear about preps, and I think there's like only one page, if I remember right, about goths. So that's kind of cool. But the story also progressed really well. Like, it's amazing. Like, they go, like I said, we start with them in college. We start with Goth in his senior year, Prep in his junior. Prep was junior, right? Yeah. Jock in his sophomore and Nerd in his freshman. Then, after a while, Goth graduates. Goth graduates, Prep goes into his sophomore. Nope, sorry. Goes into his senior. Jock goes into his junior, and Nerd goes into his sophomore. And you learn about Nerd's and Jock's family. Like, Nerd has siblings, younger siblings. Jock has an older sister who also goes to the same college. And they have like this overzealous sibling rivalry. Like, I have two siblings. I don't have a rivalry like theirs. It's weird. Like, it's well written, but it's weird being a sibling and seeing that kind of perspective of siblings. But I guess it's also because they're sort of alike. Well, I'm not really alike with my siblings. But then there's, like I said, they go off campus a lot. Like, there was rollerblading, they went to the beach, Jock and Nerd went to a concert, they went to a pride, they visited Nerds and Jock's homes. They got, after Nerd graduated from his freshman, and after they graduated and went into their college years, like, they got a apartment. Like, the other three are still in college, and Goth graduated. He had no clue what to do. Like, that's amazing that they put that there's so much thought into story that, like, oh yeah, Goth has no clue what he's going to do for a job for a living. like, yeah, he's a streamer, but he didn't know if he wanted to do that for the rest of his life or like anything like that. And it was amazing because, I mean, what 20-year-old is going to graduate college and go, yes, this is what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And it's like, no. As far as I'm aware, no 21-year-old is going to know what to do after they graduate college. Hell, not even a 19-year-old. Sure, Nerd's not going to be 19 when he graduates, but seriously, it's amazing how much thought the author like put into this. Like, we're at 200. We're at 200 episodes. And like, there's been ups and downs, and like, Goth and Jock sort of got into a fight, and Jock left the apartment for the night, and so it's like so amazing. Not only the thought, but the storyline and the characters and the development and all that they're doing with this story. Like, there is a song out there now for the boys. There is for a little bit, there's going to be ice cream at, if you give me a sec, I can actually pull up the post on Instagram and also show you the author. Shush. Show you the author's name, maybe a bit easier, because it's like Rainbow. Oh, Ray. He, they. Hi, Ray. I am so sorry. But, it is a collab with Tansu Scoop in the United States, sadly, so I can't go there. From June 1st to June 9th. It is just a quick pop-up collab. And like I said, there is ice cream that represents the boys, and it's so fucking cute. I'm sorry I hit the mic. See, it is so cute. Like, Goth is dusky chocolate, which is dark chocolate with sprinkles. Prep is cherry ice cream, which is vanilla with cherry sauce. Then you got Nerd, which is floaty bubblegum, which is bubblegum and cotton candy, and Jock is blueberry skies, which is blueberry, raspberry, and brownie chunks. And it's so cute because there's also like there's such cute things with this. But if you guys are in the United States and you want to get some, which in my opinion will probably be great ice cream, even though technically I can't eat it, I'd either go for the dusky chocolate or blueberry skies. Most likely the dusky chocolate for two reasons. One, it's dark chocolate, and two, it's Goth. I can relate to him the most in these stories. But it's just so cool, again, what he's doing with this. Because they have so much merch, and again, like, they've done so much, and it's so amazing. And I didn't even show you his Instagram. You'll find it, like I said, it's your fun rainbow. I'll show you the author's name because I don't want to fully show his Instagram. But it's amazing what you can do starting so little and going up to like books and merch and collabs. And I don't know why I'm getting so emotional over this. Like, I've been there a little after book one. Actually, I was there before they released the books. I don't remember when, but I stopped reading for a little bit because I couldn't get into it. Because again, fluff. But I always thought it was so cute. I am so sorry for my rambles. But again, like I said, I can relate. I can relate so much with this story. And I think that's actually one of the reasons I stopped reading for a little bit. Is because I could relate and that scared me a bit. Anywho. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Go read it. Go read it. It's enjoyable. But that's all for today. Next week will be about college. Hopefully it'll be an interesting one. But until then, take care of yourself. Don't overheat. Drink water. And, well, have a good day, my mythical creatures. Goodbye.